Hello students, welcome you all. Welcome to this channel. In this class, we are going to discuss about the second unit, that is air pollution. Already we have finished the first unit, ecosystem. Now we will discuss about the second unit, air pollution. Dear students, regarding this air pollution, already we are experienced this one. Means in our daily life, we will see this air pollution. See, for example, in the city, you can see so many vehicles will run in the cities. They emit the harmful gases, and even we can see the industries. Nowadays, so many industries are growing that also emitting the harmful gases to the environment. See, when these harmful gases enter into the atmosphere, the air will get polluted. In such a way, we are experiencing that air pollution. See, now what is the air pollution? See, air pollution is the release of pollutants such as gases, particles, biological molecules, etc., into the air, that we call them air pollution. And that air pollution is harmful to human health and environment. In the image you can see here, industries, they are emitting the gases that contains some toxic gases such as sulfur dioxide and nitrogen dioxide. For this air pollution, some main sources will be in that in that natural sources and man-made sources. First, we will discuss about the natural sources. Natural sources means some of the natural sources of air pollution are organic compounds from plants and sea salt and suspended soil and dust. These are the natural sources of air pollution. See, large amount of harmful gases and smoke are released, which can increase in the background pollution levels for years. See, how the natural sources means plant, sea salt, these also will cause the air pollution. Here, one more time I will tell that natural sources means some of the natural sources like air pollution means some of the natural sources means some of the natural sources of air pollution are organic compounds, means from plants and sea salt, even fires, means forest fires. These also forest fires and volcanic eruptions, this also will cause the air pollution. See, forest fires also will release some toxic gases, and volcanic eruptions also will cause some harmful gases to the environment. When these gases enter into the atmosphere, there we can see the air pollution. And next one we can see transport, man-made sources of air pollutions. First one will come to the transport and transport roads and rails. See, transport roads and rails, here we can see vehicles like in our daily life we can see cars, vans, buses and lorries. These vehicles, if you want to ride that vehicles, we have to put the petrol or diesel. When these fuels are burnt in the engine, pollutants are given out from the exhaust, means that emit the some toxic gases like sulfur dioxide and nitrogen dioxide. See, that toxic gases will enter in the atmosphere, it lead to the air pollution. And next one is the agriculture. How the agriculture will how the agriculture will how the agriculture will met the air pollution. See, agriculture means animals like cows and sheep releases a massive amount of methane through belching and breaking wind. Means belching means see, if you see a dog or even we can take any human being, if you run certain distances 5 to 10 minutes, we used to breathe some fastly. Just you can see the dog, if dog or any animals, if they run for some distances, means they used to breathe fastly, that we call belching. Means that methane enter into the atmosphere. Methane also, this causes the air pollution. And methane is the colorless gas. Methane is the colorless gas which is produced in their stomach. See, methane, which is the colorless gas which is produced in the animal's stomach. When bacteria break that food, bacteria break that food, means whatever that animals eat, bacteria will break that food, then that methane will come out from the animals. See, next one is the and one more thing, this methane is the second most important greenhouse gas. Already we have discussed about the greenhouse effect and greenhouse gases in the first unit, ecosystem. Here methane is also a second most important greenhouse gas which can cause the climate change. Next one is industry and power generation. See, industry, earlier I have shown you that industries image. Even you also, you might have also seen the industries in real life. They will emit the huge amount of gases. That is also one of the air polluting source. This is the man-made source. And next one is the waste. In our daily life, we used to throw the waste in dustbins in the city areas. See, waste means some of the vegetables and some other waste materials. If you throw that vegetables or fruits, any plant material in the waste, that decays, and when it started to decay, there also will emit the methane gas. This again leads to the air pollution. And next one is the, what are the effects of air pollution? Just now we have seen that sources of air pollution, man-made sources of air pollution, and natural sources of air pollution. Now we will discuss effects of air pollution. Here so many are there, in that some we will discuss. First one, effects of air pollution. See, what are the effects of air pollution? First we will see the climate change. See, when climate change is the another consequence of global warming. See, when temperature of the planet increases, when the temperature of the climate change means when the temperature of the planet increases, there we can see them in the polar regions. In the polar regions, in the temperature increases in the polar regions, that ice will start to melt. When this ice start to melt, the level of sea increases. See, level of sea increases, level of sea increases. And if the sea melts, or rising of sea level, we can see, if the level of sea increases, there we can see the flooding. Due to that, we can see the ultimate change in the environment or ecosystem. And next one is the acid rain. See, what is acid rain? First we'll see the what is acid rain here. Acid rain means when these harmful gases, means sulfur dioxide and nitrogen dioxide, when they enter into the atmosphere, in the atmosphere we can see their water molecules. See, when these harmful gases react with water molecules, that come in the form of rain and reach the earth's surface. And when they react, both the water molecules and that harmful gases, there it, when they react, both the water molecules and means when that gases react with water, see, that convert into the nitric acid and sulfuric acid that comes to the earth in the form of acid rain. See, when that rain reaches to the surface of the earth, that also harmful to the plants and even to the animals also. And next effect is the smog effect. Here the smog effect happens when there is a kind of dark fog concentrated over the cities and fields. See, that fog is a load of pollutants and can be two types. One is sulfurous smog and photochemical smog. Both are dangerous to the harmful to health. See, both the types of smog are consequences of industrial and urban actions. However, sulfur smog has its origin mainly in the use of coal is many industrial processes, and that has been reduced in the most advanced countries. Nevertheless, there are still many developing countries that do not have treatment protocols for pollutants. And next one is the deterioration of feds. Here, deterioration of feds means changing the quality changing the quality of soil, or the we can say environment. Means this climate change, acid rain and smog all damage the earth's surface. And next one is the extinction of animal species. See, nowadays we are seeing only less number of birds in our villages and even some cities also. In the cities, it is we will see only less number of birds compared to the villages. In such a way, compared to means if you compare the last 10-15 years, that time there were more number of birds and animals, but nowadays we can see only less number of birds in cities or even in the village, or in the we can take in world also. See, because of this climate change and acid rain and smog effect, even this deterioration of it means changing the quality of this soil or environment. Because of that, we are going to lose some animals and birds. And next one is the respiratory health problem. See, if any person is smoking, if we are sitting beside of that person, it is very difficult to breathe. Means we'll get respiratory health problems. If the climate is not good, we have to suffer from some respiratory diseases like lung cancer. See, if you smoke, if a person is smoking, he after smoking some longer time, he may get some cancer, lung cancer, like this diseases. And next one is the deterioration in building materials. Deterioration, always told you, changing the quality of material, or we can take quality of soil. See, air pollutants also deteriorate the quality of building. Means we can take one good example, the Taj Mahal in Agra. See, the color of that marbles used in the Taj Mahal, color of that changing is some other colors because of that air pollution. And next one is the skin damages. And next one is the skin damage. Because of that air pollution, we will also get the skin damages. Here skin damages means many of the chemical intolerance directly affect the people's skin. Here one of the worst damage is skin cancer. The disease that disease in many case develops from the direct incidence of the ultraviolet light rays on the skin. See how that will happen, because when harmful gases means CFCs, chlorofluorocarbons, when enter into the atmosphere, they reaches the ozone layer. Because of that CFCs, ozone layer get in the ozone layer we can see holes in the ozone layer. Through that ozone layer, sun rays, ultraviolet rays that reach to the earth's surface, even uh, which directly fall on the animal's body, that leads to the skin damage, means skin cancer. These are the effects of air pollution. With this we are going to stop this class. We'll continue in the next class with other topic, and in the next class we'll discuss the types of air pollution. In that we'll see primary air pollution and secondary air pollution. In this we have discussed about the air pollution and types of sources of air pollution and what are the effects of air pollution. This we have seen. In the next class we'll come to the new topic and new topic, that is types of air pollution, primary air pollution and secondary air pollution. Thank you students. We will meet in the next class.